Hello everyone, it is Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace, and I welcome you back to my channel. We are here today for week 51 of the Margarete Miller 52-week collage challenge, and we are wrapping up this year. We've got one more after this one, and I am back from my trip. As some of you may know, my husband and I went on a Rhine River cruise, and we started in Basel, Switzerland, and ended up in Amsterdam, and then we did 2 extra days in Amsterdam. And we are finally back and basically recovered from the time change, which I believe is 6 hours difference between here and there. And so I'll tell you a little bit about our trip as we go along. So first off, let me welcome you all who have come to my channel time after time to see what I'm doing. I appreciate it so very much. Appreciate your comments. I loved getting to know you and knowing what you like and what you don't like about what I am doing. I try to also subscribe to your channel. If you also have a channel, if you've subscribed to mine, I'll go subscribe to yours. And if I haven't, then make comment that I've not subscribed, and I'll go do that. So today, like I said, we're on week 51. Also want to thank all of you who are new, and maybe this is your first time to my channel. Welcome. I hope you find something you like and are willing to stay and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. Anyway, so we're just going to get on over here to our page for today, and we are on week 51. So let's see what we need for today. I think it is down here. Okay, so today we need something you see or do on vacation. Well, how appropriate is that, since I just got back from vacation? And you will see, that's just the date. I wrote the date on here so I know, because I'm filming this about a week early. So I know what day I needed to post this one on. So we need something you see or do on vacation. A crossword or magazine, newspaper, puzzle, a calendar or a portion, a geometric shape, a piece of dried tea bag, and something folded. So I have, this was fortuitous, is all I got to say about this, because like I said, just got back from my vacation. So something you see or do on vacation. Well, something you do, and something we did, was we were in Europe, so we had to get euros. And this is the withdrawal, the cash withdrawal to get the euros for our spending money. So that is something you do on vacation. That is, one of those administrative things that you might need to do on your vacation. So that is what I am going to use for this. And that is also going to be my folded piece, because it is folded. So that's going to go. And then this is the fortuitous part. I have this calendar. I'll show you the front of it. I took it apart, of course, because that's what we do, right? And it was a long calendar like this. It's like 15 inches long. And so each page had a city at the top that was hand drawn and colored. Looks like it could be watercolor, not sure. And then the calendar part was at the bottom of that. So one of the cities was Strasbourg, or Strasbourg. And guess where one of the cities we went to on the Rhine River was? Strasbourg, France. And we went to, I'm going to really mess this up, but it looks like it's Christkindlmarkt, which is maybe French for the Christkindlmarkts, the Christmas markets. We went to the Christmas market in Strasbourg. So this is also something you do on vacation, is you go shopping. And we happened to be there at Christmas time. We were there the week of Thanksgiving. So we happened to be there when the Christmas markets were open, and that is what we did. So I'm using that. So this is my portion of the calendar, because below this was that, the front of it was that big long picture I showed you. So it had these shorter versions, and then under it was the calendar page. So I'm not using that part. I'm just going to use the top portion, but that's my calendar or portion. Then I have, just from a newspaper, nothing that goes with this, is this little answer sheet to a crossword puzzle, little answer bit there. And I'm going to put that in here underneath, I think. And then we needed a piece of dried tea bag. That's my piece of dried tea bag. One side is kind of crinkly. I'm going to use the other side because I want to stamp on that. And then something folded, which I said would be this is folded. This is going to be a very simple one. Very simple today, because I am going to put this under here, just like this, over the top of that. So you can then unfold it, see what it was, because it was our withdrawal to get euros, which is something you do on vacation. Then we're going to put the part of the calendar, which is this picture drawing of Strasbourg, France. Strasbourg, France. Strasbourg is a very German sounding name, because this city was German, then it was French, then it was German, then it was French, then it was German, and now it's back to French. So, wars were won and lost and so forth and so on. But now it's in France, and it's a French city. And it has Christmas market, which we went to. And so the geometric shape is also on this. For one, we have the windows that are rectangles, but we also have these Christmas baubles here that are circles or balls. So we have and then we have these little triangle shapes that are here as the roof of the market booths, I guess you could say. Excuse me, I've gotten a little bit of cold coming back from Europe. And then something, and then this is the something folded. And then we're going to put the crossword magazine or whatever. This is from a newspaper, and it is the answers to a crossword puzzle. So I'm just going to stick this under here. Just let a little bit of that show, just like that. And then this is going to lay across here like this. And I think I want to stamp a number on this, so I'll be getting my stamps out to do that. I think I want to stamp a number across there. And that's what we're doing. So it's, like I said, very, very easy, very quick, and very fortuitous that I found this, because I was looking, I remembered I had this calendar and I've already cut it apart. And so I was looking through all the 12 pieces for each month, and I was surprised. I did not remember that there was this city. So I just thought that was kind of cool. Very fortuitous. So let me tell you, we had a great time. It was on Viking river cruises that we were on. It was great. Food was good. And on Thanksgiving Day, believe it or not, we weren't sure if this was going to happen or not. Believe it or not, we had a turkey dinner. Because most of the people on the cruise, on this cruise ship, was American. There were a few Australians and a few Canadians, but most everyone was American. So they had a Thanksgiving meal. It was very good. Had turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes and, let's see, sweet potatoes and a pumpkin pie for dessert. It was very good. And every stop, we had this one stop. Strasbourg was the only stop in France. Like I said, we started in Basel, Switzerland. And then we went to, I can't think of the name of the town now, but we went to the Black Forest, which was our next, that was our first excursion. And then we went to, I can't remember the order of the places, but we had lots of fun. We went to Strasbourg, had a Christmas market. Speyer, Germany, had a Christmas market. Rudesheim had a Christmas market. Cologne had a Christmas market. So we got our fair share of Christmas markets in on this trip. They were fun. Our favorite one was Rudesheim. And the reason that was our favorite Christmas market is because it is a smaller town. It was, well, Speyer would have been a nice one too, but we were not there. The Christmas market was there to be opened, but it didn't, each day, each place that had a Christmas market, they didn't open until 11 a.m. And we were in Speyer early morning. You know, we were leaving. We were there by 8 and we were leaving by 11. So we didn't get to see any of the vendors. The vendor booths were set up and they were there to open at 11, but we were already leaving at 11. So we did not get to see Speyer's products, but I imagine they were very similar to everybody else's. And and most everybody had pretty similar stuff. So there were a few different things, but we liked Rudesheim the best because its market was all in one place, as well as Speyer's. It's even a smaller town than Rudesheim. But like I said, we didn't get to visit the market really there. We saw where it was, but we didn't really get to visit it. And so Rudesheim was very good. It's a smaller town, and their market is all in one place, whereas the larger towns, such as Cologne and Strasbourg, and there was one other that was big, that was separated, throughout the town rather than all being in one place. I did not like that as well. Here we go. I mean, this is it. This is my collage. I love it. I love it because it is commemorating our trip. Anyway, so Rudesheim, the market was all in one place. It was not very crowded because we were there on a weekday night. So it had a good crowd, but it wasn't so crowded that you couldn't, you could move around and see things and go at your own pace and leisure. In Cologne and in Strasbourg and I have to look at the map here in a minute and I'll show you that in just a minute. They were so crowded because we were in Cologne on the weekend on a Saturday night. And, oh, it was so crowded. It was not even fun. The people moved. You had to move in they just moved. All a bundle of people moving all at one time. Could not get over, you couldn't get over to the booths to see what was there, really, because there were so many people. Now, part of that is because it was on a Saturday night. And, well, we're in the Christmas season here. But, so that made that not be as fun. Rudesheim was not like that because it was a weekday night. And it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I have to show you. I'm going to do a separate video and give you an idea. I'm going to push this aside and then we'll go over the prompts again. This is what I used as my journal for our trip. And I have just little bits and pieces. So here is from the Viking catalog. So Basel, we started in there. Then we went to Brissac. That's where the Black Forest is. Strasbourg and Speyer. Then we went to Koblenz. Koblenz also had a Christmas market. It was also crowded and hard to maneuver. Then we went to Rudesheim, Cologne, and Kinderdijk is where we saw windmills and how they work, and met some people that lived in a windmill. So that was all very fun, and I'm going to do a video on this journal at a later date. I'm not quite finished with it. We haven't finished the Amsterdam portion of our trip. Okay, so now what I want to do here is I want to stamp a number. I just feel like it needs a number, and I want to stamp a number on, and it might be this number right here. This is from the Eccentric collection of Tim Holtz, and I think I'm going to stamp this number right here. I just feel like it needed something on that to give that a purpose. So let me do that very quickly, and then we'll go over the prompts. So this one was quick and easy. I like quick and easy. And I just thought it was very fortuitous that it was in a town that we were in. I did not remember at all that that was on this calendar. That was one of the, New York is one, and I don't know, Washington, D.C., and, you know, it had various different famous, I gotta move that over so I can get closer to the, hopefully it won't fall off now. There we go. I'm gonna stick that right there. Ta-da! Perfect. That's perfect. So we had a great time, and we enjoyed it very much. I was a little disappointed in the Christmas markets in that I was hoping to see more locally made products that, you know, so you could say you'd been to the Christmas market and this came from Rudesheim, Germany, or Germany, just Germany, but you didn't see very many made in Germany, or like in Strasbourg, made in France products. You saw made in India, made in Italy, you know, other places. So I was a little disappointed in that, because I was wanting to buy some local artistry from the area. So I was a little disappointed in that, but it's okay. It is what it is. So I was a little disappointed, and some of the things that you saw were not unlike some of the things you might see in the States. You know, like Santa Claus figurines and village houses and things like that. We can get those in the States. So those didn't draw me. We did see mostly like stocking caps and, you know, wool knitted stocking caps and scarves and things like that were made in Germany. That's the only thing we saw made in Germany. So anyway, but it was a great trip. We loved it. So this is my collage for this week. And if you go to hashtag 2024CW51, you can see others who have used these same prompts. You can see what their collages are. So we have something you see or do on vacation. I've got two things here. One is you go shopping. This happened to be Christmas market. And you also get your euros. You withdraw your euros to go shopping. And that is this receipt up here for the money that we drew out to have as euros. And then we have a crossword or magazine newspaper puzzle. And this is a crossword puzzle here. It's the answers to a crossword puzzle. and that's in this little bit down here. And I don't know if I gave you a close-up of that, so you can kind of see, maybe you can see what that looks like. And then a calendar or a portion of. And this scene of Strasbourg is from a calendar. It's the tall calendar, and the bottom portion of this calendar down here was the calendar, the actual calendar. So this image is my portion of a calendar. Geometric shapes. We have geometric shapes in our windows here, but we also have a geometric shape in our decor here. Then a piece of dried tea bag. That is this little bit over the crossword puzzle here. And then, of course, you saw me stamp on that. And then something folded is also my piece of, or my receipt from getting my euros. So that is my collage for week 51. I like this. I like the simplicity of it. It's very easy. Came together quickly. And so I just put it together yesterday, and I'm filming it today. This is Sunday the 8th. This will come out on December the 16th, I believe. Is correct. So I thank you for coming on. Please give me a comment and let me know what you think about using such a simplistic layout for a collage, and tell me what you think about that, if you like that or if you like busier collages. I seem to like simple ones. I love to watch and see people who layer and layer and layer, like Mish at Mish's Crafty Mish or something like that. She does a great job of layering. That's not how I go. I don't know. That's not how I roll. So this is how I roll. So let me know what you think. I hope that you like it. I will, like I said, do a separate video, a little more detail about our trip, maybe a few pictures, and I'll show you how I made this journal and how you too can use something you already have to make a memory journal from, which is what I did, something I already had. And I'll show you how I did it and why I did it and how it worked and if it worked for me. And I'll let you know. So that'll be in another video. I appreciate you coming along and taking a look at what I had to do. I appreciate it. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.